It's a three-run shot, and he busted open here in the seventh inning from Northbrook, Illinois. And around the bases here at Wrigley Field, he's made it 7-1.
Yes, Illinois native destroying the hopes and dreams of the Chicago Cubs fans. I don't know if that's irony or what, but that is brutal if you're a Chicago Cub fan. Welcome back to Weekend Game Plan with Matthew Ross. We're here till 9 o'clock. Cubs lose again last night as Cleveland wins 7-2. They take a 3-1 lead in the World Series. And guess what, folks? Could it be the decider? Game 5 live on TSN 690 in about 12 hours time, 12 hours and 23 minutes. So set your watches and enjoy the game. We're going to talk some baseball here with our next guest. He is a scout for the San Francisco Giants, a Montrealer. He's been on with us the last few weeks. Mr. Ray Callari, how you doing, sir?
Good morning, Matthew. How are you?
I'm very well, Ray. Quite a performance by the pitching staff. I want to read you a tweet from Peter Gammons, who just put this out. If you prorate Cleveland's postseason over 162 games, Kluber throws 409 and 2/3 innings. Miller pitches 121 games with 392 strikeouts. So he says it's a different season and a different game. Amazing numbers, huh?
Exactly. It is. Postseason, it's for the men. And you see the men are coming. The only positive yesterday with the Cubs was they finally got a run off Andrew Miller. So he's human. Before that, he's not human. But it's amazing to me that out of the 4 games, the Cubs have been shut out twice. That's the Cleveland pitching's been astronomical. It's unbelievable what they're doing, and these guys can pitch. These guys want to play. They're hungry, and they're revving on all cylinders. This is a good team, and you know what? It's a new guy. There's no superstars. It's a new guy every day. I can see Kid that said today, bust the game wide open, 7-1. The way it looks, they don't even need 7-1. They need 2 runs, ball game over.
It's incredible, Ray. Yesterday, both pitchers were out of a 0-0 game before the 5th inning. I mean, this is a new trend now, right? Bringing in your best pitchers in the 5th, 6th innings. Are we going to see this in the regular season, do you think, maybe in August or September in meaningful games? Or is this just kind of an aberration, kind of just what's happening this year and in the playoffs?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen during the regular season because, you have other pitchers. Here it's basically they're going with a 2-3 man rotation, Get to the 5th, 6th, and bring in Andrew Miller. Then you don't even need guys certainly. And that's amazing. 0-0 ball game. But because you're playing in the National League, pitcher comes up. What do? Get him out of there and leave it to the bullpen. That's why those guys are making big money. Miller $9 million. You can't sit him on the bench. And these managers are doing exactly whatever it takes to win a ball game. They're doing. That's exactly what they're managing the ball club. The other night he came in, double switched Terry Francona. It's amazing. These guys, both men. Listen, I'm not taking nothing away from Joe Madden. He's not being outclassed. It's just his players are not playing. They're just. This is a good pitching staff that they're facing, and again, with their top 2, with Carrasco and Salazar not even there, it's amazing. How good really is this pitching staff with those guys in the lineup?
Chatting with Ray Callari, World Series talk here on Weekend Game Plan with Matthew Ross on TSN 690. Ray, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves. It may be extended beyond tonight, but who is the early favorite right now for World Series MVP? I got 2 guys in mind here. I have Kluber, who's 2-0 now, 6 innings yesterday, 1 earned run. And I have Lindor, who had another multi-hit game, hitting .467. Those are my 2 finalists. Is there somebody else on your radar? Who do you have as kind of the favorite right now for World Series MVP?
I think you hit the nail right on the head. Lindor's been playing great. He gets hit. The only negative was the other day when they switched pitchers, they brought in Montgomery or Grimm. They brought in Grimm, and he didn't do a double play. Where normally, if it's another at bat, he's got a double in the corner or maybe even a home run. And Kluber, if this series extends to 7 games, you'll see Kluber again.
Right.
I'm not counting the Cubs out, just yet. They won over 100 games. They were the best team baseball from wire to wire. I don't think they lie down and play dead. I really don't. It'll surprise me if the series ended today. It really would. I don't think with the fans behind them, if they do, then you know what? I'll go on record and say this is a very surprising series because, especially with 3 games, they did what they had to do. When game 2 on the road, come back for 3 and not be able to win 1 game for the Cubs fans. I don't know about what was his name? The guy, the fan who put up his name.
Yeah, Bartman.
Bartman.
Yeah.
This is worse than Bartman. I mean, to be honest with you, because if they can't win a game at home, and there's no distraction, there's no fan interference, whatever.
Yeah.
If you can't win a game at home in the World Series, you better reevaluate something that's there.
On the other side, Ray, the key to me, if Chicago wants to turn this thing around, is Chris Bryant. Are you seeing him pressing at the plate a little bit or something? What are you seeing from him? He was 0 for 3 yesterday. He did have a walk, but clearly, hitting 071 in the World Series is not going to get it done.
You can't blame Chris Bryant. Blame if you want to blame everybody, blame the whole team. They're not hitting. And if they're getting hits, they're getting 1 hit, 1 inning. They're not putting together a solid inning except for, I think, the 5th or 6th inning in game 2, am I correct? That they scored 3 runs and they won 6-0. Besides that, and also in other series against the Dodgers and against my Giants, it's 1 inning. They've only depended on that 1 big inning. They haven't strung out a whole game of banging you around. So, maybe he's coming back to haunt them. So, look, Chris Bryant's a good player. You can't put all the blame on Chris Bryant. There's other guys. I'm not going to name them. There's other guys that haven't even shown up in the postseason yet, let alone to the World Series.
Well, you got to get an interesting pitching matchup tonight. So you're expecting John Lester to come out well for the Cubs tonight. He's facing Trevor Bauer. Those are your starters right here on TSN 690 just after 8 o'clock tonight. You like Lester here?
Well, that's what he's getting paid for. That's what he's getting the big bucks for. He's been there. He's won a World Series with Boston. That's what he's getting paid for. I don't think, like I said, I do not think the Cubs will lie down and play dead. If they do and they don't win a game, it's like I said, it's first in the Barton. It is because I don't see this team that's been the best team in 2016 from wire to wire can't win a game at home. Or does that say that Cleveland is that good? So I can't explain it, but it's happening, and we're watching, we're seeing it.
He is Ray Callari, scout for the San Francisco Giants. You're at home in Montreal today, Ray. Are you done baseball wise for a while, or any more trips coming up?
Just doing reports and stuff like that. Making sure all the bios on players are in. It's been nice. I like to get outside, but it's been nice. But just taking it easy and watching postseason baseball, and it's very weird when we're not in it, but.
Yeah.
You gotta watch anyways.
Ray, you never invite me over to play pitch and catch. I haven't felt that yet. That invite.
Can you throw?
Hey now.
That's a
That's a fair question. It's a fair question. All right, thanks, Ray.
I appreciate that.